So today we are going to talk about 6/8 time. We're going to talk about how to count it a couple of different ways, and we're going to talk about how to follow different instruments in a song or in a band, right? For example, this song has no drums. This is a 6/8 drumless track. Because it's a drumless track, we have no drums to follow, obviously. So we have to learn how to recognize the rhythms, tempo, timing, and pattern in other instruments in the song or the band we're working with. Right? So if you're looking for drumless tracks, go ahead and type in 6/8 drumless tracks, and you will come up with a drumless track that is in 6/8 time, like we're listening to right now. You can do this with any time signature. You can do this with any tempo. You can do this with any genre. All right. Welcome to the MarkZ Drumcast. We're going to do some 6/8. I'm going to run this back. We're going to talk a little bit about what 6/8 time is. I've done videos on 6/8 time, but I was doing a lesson with one of my students the other day, and in fact yesterday, and we were going over some 6/8 time jams. So when we're doing a drumless track, you can search 6/8 drumless track. We need to figure out what the heck is going on in the song, right? Now we have piano. We're going to have bass in a little while. We have a little synth, some strings. There's the bass right there. Boom, boom, boom. Right? We have to learn how to listen to all the instruments. But in the beginning, we learned how to listen for the drums. But the bass is now going to inform us what to do. One. And there's the bass, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So, get a little shaker in the back. Boom, boom, right? That's all on the one. One, right? That's the bass guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I'm going to turn this music down a little bit. So that's kind of a way that we can use to get a sense of feel of the song. When you're in a band, you want to connect with the bass player anyway, as the drummer, forming that rhythm section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, boom. All right? Bass, 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 bass. Right? All on the ones. So we know where that first bass drum is coming in 6/8 time, because in 6/8 time, the bass drum is on the 1, the snare drum is on the 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This particular track has the 6 count up on the screen. But I will tell you this, you can count this in 4. When I first came on the video, I was counting 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do a subdivision of triplets under a 4 count if you'd like. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. So that is another way to count 6/8 time, if that's how you are a little more comfortable. Just keep in mind that subdivision is the triplets underneath, which you could use for your ride cymbal or your hi-hat. All right, so here we go with, hold on, what is that? Okay. All right, so again, 6/8 time, 6/8 notes. We can count it in four triplets, which would give us 2 bars of 6/8. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing, counted a little bit differently. It works out to be the same, but if you feel more comfortable counting in fours, you can. But 6/8 time is super fun, and kind of it opens things up a little bit, because instead of having one hi-hat in between the bass and the snare, as you do in 4/4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 4, and you get a bass drum hi-hat by itself, snare drum hi-hat by itself. 6/8 time, you're getting 2 hi-hats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's why it feels differently. And if you've ever tried to play a song that isn't 6/8 time in 4/4, you will find it extremely difficult, if not impossible, because it's just a different feel. All right. So, remember when you are playing along to songs, even guitar, let me see if I can find another song. Even guitar in any song is going to have a rhythm that it's playing. Four, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? This guitar is playing those 8th notes, and you can follow along with your ride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will often find this rhythm among the other instruments in the 6/8 song. So right here, you can just follow the guitar, and every note the guitar player is playing, you're going to play on your ride. You're going to start to feel that pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost like a swaying, you could sway back and forth. And then 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a great example of being able to follow another instrument in the song to get your timing and your tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I like about 6/8 time is that if you use 16th notes and you start dividing those 6/8 notes in a measure in half, then we can do a lot of cool things with the bass drum and the snare drum to make it sound really cool. Or just changing where you're putting that bass drum, not just on the 1, but maybe on the 1, the 3, and the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, and you can do it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. I have a feeling this is kind of low. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and. All right, so what I'm doing here is I'm putting the bass drum on the 1, the 3, and the 6, and then I'm doing a fill consisting of 16th notes, which is now in 6/8 time is a half a beat each. So what we can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 1. Right, so now dividing those 16th notes, or dividing those 8th notes into 16th notes, I can put fills together within that same rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 1. All right. So that's a really cool mellow track. That's something that's nice and slow. It's a slow tempo. It's not too challenging. So if you just wanted to get comfortable with 6/8 time, throw on a drumless 6/8 track. This is 80 beats per minute. That's a great tempo to be working in 6/8 time. And then, like I said, when you're doing the 6/8 notes, we could start to use the 16th notes as the fills. And that's super fun because it just kind of opens things up. For me, it feels like the song is more open. It feels like there's way more room to do stuff. And you can start to experiment with even maybe 30-second notes. Because remember, in 6/8 time, since an eighth note gets one beat, a 30-second note will act as a 16th note in 4/4 time. So everything gets shifted over. And so where you now have an eighth note gets one beat, if you want 4 notes in that one beat, you're going to have 30-second notes in there. All right. Because now in 6/8 time, a 16th note is actually worth half a beat each. Instead of in 4/4, it's worth a quarter of a beat. So keep that in mind when you're playing around with 6/8 time. When you're reading 6/8 music and you're starting to see 16th notes, remember they're acting as 30-second notes. When you're seeing 30-second notes, remember they're acting as 16th notes. 16th notes are acting as eighth notes, and eighth notes are acting as quarter notes in 6/8 time, as opposed to 4/4. Now, as you know, 4/4 time is the most common time signature. You will also sometimes see a big C where the numbers are, where the time signature usually is, and it's a big C which stands for common time, which can be, which is also 4/4 time. So we'll get more into time signatures and stuff like that. But one of my favorites is definitely 6/8 time. There are a lot of great songs that you can mess around with. Oh Darling by the Beatles, Lights by Journey, Breakaway by Kelly Clarkson, and House of the Rising Sun by the Animals, right? And then that's another song with a guitar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can just feel the rhythm in the guitar. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot, and I'll catch you next.